I've been with Compound Stock for about 2 years. It's been a wonderful product. I've been averaging probably about 4.5% a month. In fact, my wife, I got her into it. I've been managing her account and she did 8% last month. She's ecstatic. It's been just a wonderful product.
Conventional wisdom says that options are a risky proposition, and they are when used by traders to gamble in the market. But unconventional investors like CSE founder Joseph Hooper never gamble with options and use their unconventional wisdom to generate income from these high-risk option traders.
The way we minimize risk through the use of covered calls is by selling a covered call when we buy the stock. We're not looking for the stock to go up in value.
Traditionally, you're encouraged to buy a stock and hold that stock and hope and pray that it goes up in value. You have no control over your investment. You literally throw that money out the window and hope and pray that it goes up. Where this differs is that it injects management control into your assets, just like you'd manage a business or you manage a piece of real estate. You can control that asset to produce you income. You produce a consistent income of 3, 4, 5% per month from that asset. So you grow your money regardless of the direction of the market.
It doesn't really make any difference to me what the market is doing, because I'm going to make money regardless of the direction that the market moves. So if it's going up, that's great. If it goes down, I'm still going to make money.
And with this system, you have no problem going to bed at night because you don't worry about what's going to happen. Stock goes up, stock goes down, you're going to make money either way.
What I like most about the CSE method is that the stock doesn't have to go up for you to make money.
Covered calls go back a long time, 50, 60 years. My dad was doing covered calls many, many years ago, before the advent of the computer even. But the computer democratized the business. All of a sudden you could get the information that you needed to buy stocks and sell covered calls. Prior to that, it was very difficult to do, and commissions were very, very expensive, and the average investor was just totally cut out of the picture. Today, the average investor, through the use of the computer, can be very much involved with buying stocks and selling covered calls and having significant returns.
I've been doing covered calls and other investing for the last 6 or 7 years, but what I learned was mainly the management techniques.
The reason why more people aren't doing this is simply a lack of education. Interestingly, you could only start doing this as a retail investor in 1999 to 2000, was when retail investors really got access to being able to do covered calls for themselves. The two catalysts were, one, the internet, and two, lowering of brokerage commissions. So the internet came around and brought brokerage commissions right down to the point where private investors with a smaller amount of money could do this.
Our long-term goal and our objective at Compound Stock Earnings is to teach investors that there's another method, another way to make returns, not 4 or 5% a year, not mutual fund returns, but 4 or 5% per month, which our investors do on a regular basis. And when people come to our seminars, they meet those people. We have clients that have been doing this for 7 years. And so this allows people to retire when they get those kind of returns at a much earlier age, or at any age, with a lot less capital. They can retire in grand style because they're getting 4 or 5% per month and not 4 or 5% per year.
Dealing with Compound Stock Earnings and covered calls has allowed me to retire comfortably approximately 3 years sooner than I would have otherwise.